Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Straight Talk News again. I'm your host. So, as I told you in the last post, the intro post, I was going to hold off for a couple days. Actually, I lied. I'm going to post something today, and hopefully somebody will respond to this. I've been hoping to talk about this one ever since I got home from school. I'm in college, by the way, if you didn't catch that. So today in New York, a man by the name of Sean Bell was murdered, and the police officers responsible for his murder were acquitted of all charges today. So a lot of people in the black community are outraged and are very angry, as I'm sure they probably should be. So I'm going to try and break down the facts of the case for those of you that have no idea what's going on. So I just learned about most of this today. I had heard about the story before, but I was ignorant to the facts. So basically the story goes like this. Sean Bell and a few of his friends went out to celebrate a bachelor party, went to a strip club. They were going to leave the strip club. They were returning to their vehicle, probably intoxicated, and the police officers on the scene were actually investigating the strip club for unrelated offenses, and they tried to approach Mr. Bell and his friends that were riding in the car with him. And apparently the officers approached with their guns drawn or were reaching for their guns in some manner. They were also not in uniform. They were plainclothes officers. So Sean Bell and his friends tried to flee. Whether they knew the gentlemen approaching them were police officers or not is not clear at the time. However, the police officers perceived a threat, thought maybe the man had a weapon, and they proceeded to fire in what they thought was protection. They fired 50 shots, approximately. It was probably less. I'm sure the media rounds up, but what I've heard is 50 shots into the car, killing Sean Bell. And so basically, people in the news or people actually protesting, I've seen a lot of coverage trying to cover this as some kind of race issue, and I don't see how you could think this is a race issue at all. Two of the officers were actually black, and the other guy looks like he's mixed with something, but he's not 100% Caucasian, if you get what I mean. So I don't think this is a race issue at all. If anything, this is an issue of police brutality. Clearly, there's no reason to fire 50 shots at anybody, especially if there is no return fire. So no one in Sean Bell's car had a gun, nor were the officers fired upon. Basically, these officers were acquitted because whoever was representing Sean Bell and his family did a horrible job. The prosecutor did a horrible job. The defense did what defense attorneys all around the world are trained to do. They tried to make it the best circumstances for their client. So basically, out of those of you out there that are outraged, as you very well should be, these men should be in jail. You should be mad, not at the justice system. The judge did what he was required to do. The prosecution did not present enough evidence to compel the judge to rule in favor of the prosecution. Basically, the prosecution put up a bunch of weak witnesses with past criminal backgrounds and things of that nature. And their testimony, I'm sure, was very emotional and heated. And I'm sure the judge got a sense that maybe they were slightly biased or, things like that. So basically, the prosecution did a horrible job. And if you should be mad at anybody, it should be the prosecuting attorney and whoever was his supporting counsel on that case. These men should be in jail. There's no reason they should not be in jail. If anything, for reckless endangerment. How do you fire 50 shots on an open street? with no return fire, and that's not considered reckless endangerment. I don't know. But this is not a race issue. This is a clear issue of police abusing power. So post your comments. I'd love to hear from you.